Worldwide, societal issues are present in humanity at all levels. It just takes a couple of seconds to search on the web and find a systemic need to be disruptive in the way how we as a species are driving our lives in relation to our common home, planet Earth. Of course, this need has been more evident than ever with the rise of a global pandemic that has affected all levels of our society. The principle of modern society that says what is not counted does not exist is present in every day, and it's our role as activists, social entrepreneurs, and change makers to raise awareness of the multidimensional injustices from a perspective deeply grounded on a holistic analysis that unites and does not divide us, that heals us and does not generate more wounds, that creates empathy and not rejection. And I really believe that inclusive storytelling that drives for empathy is the key for a collective mindset changes with non-violent actions. Because at the end, stories have power when arguments do not. For decades, organizations that work in this field of social change have had limited tools to reach a massive audience with a strong focus on empathy. For instance, we could remember the last video content we saw in our social feed that resonated with us. You knew you weren't there, and that didn't allow you to connect with the experience in a more multisensual way.
But what if we could share a message in a more immersive experience where everywhere you turn your heads move to a different place, creating the sense of presence in your head? That's an exciting way to create these empathy bonds and making the spectator feel in first person the experience.
And that's what virtual reality allows us. For sure, as with any other video, we need to manage, among other things, the cast, the production, the light environment, the shadow, the storytelling, and so on. But when you're going to produce a 360 VR project using 360 videos, you need to be clear about the cons and pros of using this technology and understand the tools you have available. To understand more this, let's break down this.
Okay, so first, let's understand there are two types of 360 cameras, monoscopic and stereoscopic. In a nutshell, it means that mono captures just one image for both eyes, whereas stereo cameras capture two different images, one per each eye, which is how we perceive the depth of field as humans. Stereoscopic cameras require more sophisticated technology, and together with other features, it's the reason why its prices vary drastically. For instance, we have this monoscopic camera, the Samsung Gear 360 2017, that costs around $300, and for the stereoscopic, we have the Insta 360 Pro 2 that go way up to $5,000. Regarding the 360 viewers, again, the price varies depending on what your final product is. You can acquire basic viewers that can be found for a couple of dollars till more advanced viewers such as the Daydream or Oculus Quest 2, which price is around $400. So, as you can see, various 360 tools can fit any budget, and now it's your task to get the best out of each one.
In the case of digital ones, we have made fascinating productions that expose publicly the need for a systemic change regarding relation of power from a gender perspective in the male arena, with fully known consequences, such as machismo and women's harassment, and its structural justification on many levels. This initiative that has been executed in Nicaragua with a low budget has been presented in more than 5 countries in several events, and more recently has been selected to be presented at the United Nations SDG Action Zone, and we're thrilled about this traction. So keep informed by our next initiatives in technology for social good. Please remember, with social initiatives you could be thinking to implement in your community, always have in mind the reason why you're implementing this initiative. Who is your target audience? And how the audience can connect with the message you're giving. I invite you to use your gift for social good, creating outstanding pieces of content that will create that empathy we all need to upgrade our society and live in peace, creating prosperity and leaving no one behind. Thank you.